So today's topic is etiquette, and sometimes we don't know exactly what we're supposed to be doing. What's the rule of thumb? Well, today we're going to talk about a couple of things that you might not necessarily know and how you're supposed to handle them. Do you tip your hairstylist? Girls, what do you think? Do you tip your hairstylist or not?
Only if the hairstylist is an employee or rents a chair.
Because if they're the owner.
You never tip the owner. It's considered to be poor etiquette. I don't know if owners feel that way in this day and age.
Probably don't.
Or a spa owner, but you could feel free to bring a bottle of wine or some nice gift.
True.
It's always hard for people who are in the beauty business, because what do you bring them? You always want to bring them,
Something.
smelly stuff. But
that's true.
I always tip.
Tip the hairstylist?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And the etiquette, as far as etiquette is concerned, Karen is right. You don't tip the owner. You're not supposed to. I have, and I hope I haven't insulted him, because it's an awkward spot to be in. You think you should, and so sometimes I have, sometimes I haven't. I kind of I play both. I don't know.
I think if you try to be thoughtful and bring a nice gift.
That's a great idea, actually.
Say thank you.
That's a really great
Something
idea.
useful, so that you don't end up with a basement full of junk.
That's true, because people don't want
I'm
that
a
either.
big fan of useful gifts.
Useful.
Just in
You
general.
are?
I like them to be useful or meaningful. Like I have a hard time with just stuff.
1,000 baby wipes from Costco. Though to me, that's very useful. When you get hot flashes, those will be your best friends. By the way, you just
I love
take
it.
me
If you
around
get a hot
around
flash,
your neck.
baby wipes are. We should do a show on that. Things that you wouldn't expect to use
Yes,
for other purposes.
and I've got a million of
Multi-purpose
those.
items.
Things you can do with baby wipes. Now, you're invited to a dinner party. Let's say the dinner party is at 7:30. What time do you show up?
If I expect you at my house at 7:30, I'm probably still in my slippers and I'm running around like a chicken at the very last minute. At 7:30, you get a cocktail. So I'm going to say show up on time.
Okay.
So if they said we're eating, so in my family, I usually, what time are we eating? So if they're eating at 7:30, then I would probably show up at 7.
Okay.
So I would probably do a half hour before you're eating, because I don't think it's right to like rush in and sit down. And so if we're eating at 7:30, I say come half hour
I'm
early.
thinking that we're probably eating at 8.
Okay.
But we'll see. You're going to tell us.
The answer, according to Emily Post, is actually to arrive 5 to 15 minutes after the designated time.
To be fashionably late.
Yep. You're supposed to, which actually I'm really happy with, because listen, my family, us
You're on-
Arabs, we never are on time.
You're on Lebanese time.
We are. It's Arab Standard
know-
Time is what I call it. So we never show up on time. So apparently we got the etiquette down pat and didn't even know it.
This explains we're the people who drive around the block 4 times, because I live on deadlines. If you tell me 7:30, I would be there at 7:30.
Yeah.
And then poor Art, I've already ruined his night, because we're the first people in town. We have to go to Tim Hortons and sit in a parking lot.
sit in a parking
like we're casing the joint, right? So this explains
Interesting.
why.
Isn't it?
I went to a party once and the host was still upstairs shaving when we arrived,
Are you serious?
and we were on time.
Well,
Now that
that's
I
why.
thought was rude, though.
That is a little bit, because you know
Right.
you should at least be prepared. Because I know if I'm having guests over and I've said 7:30, I am done and ready.
I am too.
Like,
I have one
what?
story
Are you going
for
to tell a
you.
story that I didn't?
So this just brings to mind
This is
something.
about
So-
her.
How's that?